we are a no persecution, no prosecution center. Everybody's perfect. We're all in the framework of building greater harmony, greater vision, greater depth of purpose, and greater support. And so, as Claire mentioned, my name is Elton Brewington, and I am one of the founders and coordinators for our great effort. I find myself doing quite a few things. I think, during this time, because of post COVID, we are all reinventing ourselves. We're reevaluating ourselves. We're setting greater heights and principles and depth of purpose. And I want to thank you for helping and letting me be a part of yours. And I pray that we can do some great things. And I hope that I can help you encourage yourself to do those things in principle, value, target, purpose, and harmony. And I really appreciate that. Thank you for my lovely wife for her support and help in our endeavor. And so, moving on, today we have the great pleasure of introducing to you an entrepreneur, a business mind, a health enthusiast, and he is an activist for your health. He also was a member of the U.S. Navy, and he's protractor for certain principles and regulations that we exhibit and benefit from today. Today, he is a distributor for Shackley products, and Shackley products have in their wealth of resources, healing things, things that can make the difference of balanced condition for yourself, testing conditions. And Shackley, if you don't know, Shackley is an amazing corporation. They have spent the last 50 years doing all kinds of research on supplemental conditions, nutrients, minerals that can make your life healthier and more balanced. And I have the great privilege of introducing to you Mr. Jerry Baker from Shackley. Jerry, please.
Well, thank you, Elton. Good morning, everyone. James, I just want you to know we'll be, hopefully we'll be in Kenya in October. So we'll have to look you up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
You're taking the front. You're taking the front view. I didn't know you were going so quick, Jerry.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're hoping in October. We've got we have a partner there through whom we help to fund the drilling of water wells. So we'll probably be in Nairobi and Isiolo in October. So James, we need to stay in touch. So anyhow, yeah, Jerry Baker. As Elton mentioned, I am. I'm going to talk a little bit, just briefly, about myself. I want to show you about a 3-minute video, and then spend a little bit of time talking about a health assessment tool that you can use to determine what your body needs in the way of nutrients. So, just real briefly, yes, I was in the Navy. I'll pop my picture up there. And this was, I spent 27 years in the Navy. Might not recognize me with the glasses and the hat, but that was me. So how did I get from there to selling Shackley? Well, I spent 27 years in the Navy as a healthcare scientist, and then I spent another 15 years in the military health system doing basically the same thing. Long story, but when I was introduced to Shackley, the thing that just impressed me the most was the scientific basis behind everything they do. So I know that anytime Shackley produces a product, it's backed by clinical research, and it's proven to do what we say it will do. Now, you don't find many companies out there that can claim that, and I'm very proud of that, and that's one reason I joined Shackley, because in the healthcare field, one thing I loved about that was we were able to help people, at least in the healthcare field. You're helping people identify diseases and treat the symptoms. The thing I love about Shackley is that you're actually creating wellness and preventing disease. So what I want to do is I want to share my screen, which I think I can, and show you a quick, about 3-minute video about Shackley and one of our products called, actually 2 of our products. I get a share sound there, and Meology is one of the products that this video is about, as well as a Prove It challenge. So let's go down here. Where is it? Okay. And it's going to talk a little bit about the science behind these products. If you can't hear it, let me know, but you should be able to hear it because I turned on the share sound.
Your body is unique. Your lifestyle, your health history, your everything. That's why we created Meology, the supplement plan as unique as you. If you want to feel healthier, more energized, more focused, ready for anything in just 30 days guaranteed, accept the Meology Prove It Challenge today. To get started, answer a few quick questions about your diet, exercise, and health goals. Developed by scientific experts, the Meology assessment instantaneously analyzes millions of data points to identify your nutrient needs and map them to products with those nutrients in the right amounts. We refine our recommendations based on your food allergies, dietary preferences, medications, and life stage, and make sure your plan is safe. We also rank and explain every recommendation, so when you feel good, you know why. The result, a science-based supplement plan built uniquely for you, with the exact nutrients your body needs to thrive. A plan so personalized, we write your name on each daily dose pack. The Meology Prove It Challenge is more than personal. It's proven, starting with our 7-day healthy cleanse to completely reset your system. In a preliminary health study, participants experienced multiple immediate benefits from our cleanse, including an average weight loss of 6.8 pounds in 7 days. After the cleanse, you'll replace 1 meal a day with Life Shake, plus your personalized Meology pack for clinically backed vitamins, minerals, and protein. A complete meal in a glass, Life Shake is clinically proven to help you thrive and create the foundation for a longer, healthier life. And it's powered by LEUCINE, the most effective branched-chain amino acid for preserving muscle mass, so you burn fat, not muscle, as you power through your day. With Shackley, you get quality you can trust with products that are safe, proven, and guaranteed. We perform over 100,000 quality tests annually to verify the purity and potency of our products. Backed by over a century of Shackley-led research and innovation, our supplements are repeatedly proven to make a difference in a user's health. In fact, the first and largest study ever of long-term supplement usage found people who used multiple Shackley supplements had markedly better biomarkers than those who used no supplements or just a multi. 7 days to reset your system, 30 days to a better, healthier you. Put the power of our personalized nutritional experience in the palm of your hand and accept the Meology Prove It Challenge today.
Okay, well, I'm happy to be able to share that because if I had to come up with something, it would be death by PowerPoint, and I thought I would spare you all that. So let's take this down here. What I'd like to do now is I'm going to show you let's see here. I got to figure out where I am. It talks about the Meology tool, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. And here it is right here. So basically, if you go to the link that is in the chat, which I provided, it'll take you to this page where I've already set it up. And the user here is test case 6. So we're going to have a female, and we're going to say that female is Oh, 55. Whoops, 55.
He's next
Okay.
after Jerry.
Okay.
Okay, I have somebody who needs to mute.
We might,
Um,
John will come on.
Okay.
And if Dr. John is
I
not
think
on.
if somebody could mute, I'm getting some feedback.
James has slides too.
Or not. Okay,
Okay.
let's say that this woman does get PMS.
Just
Mhm.
Elton, I think you need to mute, my friend. What are your three top health goals right now? Well, let's say if you're that age, you want to feel energetic, you want to have healthy aging, and maybe there's a weight management that you would like to achieve. Again, what our goal is most important to you? Well, I want to age in a way that's healthy.
Okay.
you have to read it. Not just bios over here.
So how much exercise do you get a week? So as you're answering these questions, you just go in here and be honest, obviously. So they maybe get a little bit of exercise every week. You sit at a desk or in a car most of the time. That's pretty common. How much energy you have? I think most people need at least a little pick me up, but let's just say that this person feels tired every time. How about your stress? Well, let's say, yeah, you're managing fairly well. How well do you sleep? Not well. I have trouble staying asleep. You can see you all have, probably can identify with at least some of these possibilities. I'm probably not leaving enough time to read them all. But what about your brain and cognitive health? Well, let's say that that's getting a little worse and you're concerned about that. Do you get 15 minutes or more of direct sun every day? Probably a lot of people don't. Do you look at a screen for more than 3 hours a day? I'm probably very few people answer no on this one. Okay, then the other thing that the health assessment looks at is the kind of foods that you eat. Do you have, let's just make it simple and there's no issues there. Dietary preferences, well, let's say you're vegan. A number of more and more people are vegan today, vegan or vegan. How many servings of colorful vegetables do you eat? 2 is about an average. How many servings of fruit? I'm thinking there's more fruit because to me, fruit tastes better, but all right. So let's say this woman is 5'6". And you can skip this step if you want, but since we're talking about a mythical person here, well, let's just say that they weigh 165, which might be a little heavy for being 5'6". Do you or your doctor have any concerns about your health? So here you can identify, if your doctor said, you've got a cholesterol issue and I'm concerned about your weight, well, you can identify that there. And perhaps there's some problems with blood sugar as well. What about family history? Do you have any of this in your family history? Well, I've got heart disease, high cholesterol, and as a woman, osteoporosis is pretty common. In that case, as a doctor told you, you need to increase or take any of these. So let's say, yeah, you really need a multivitamin and you need some vitamin D. And are you taking any of these? Well, I'm taking a cholesterol lowering medication. Let's say you take any. So let's say no. That's the kind of person I want. Well, it doesn't make any difference. And then what you do is you just click here to get your results, enter email address. I'm not going to go through all that. I'm going to look at one that I just pulled up recently. So what you'll get is something that looks like this, and it will have the name on the top, which I scroll down so you don't see the actual name. But it will make recommendations. And in this particular case, Vitalea Gold was one of them. But the important thing is it tells you why we recommended that. And it's because something that you said. You want to reduce stress management. You want to support healthy weight. Omega Guard, why do we recommend that? And there's a lot of different reasons here. Max, why do we recommend that? So you can see, and that's just the basic plan. There is also, well, I guess I'm going to have to go up here real quick and then with the expanded plan, then you also have something for your cognitive health, for bone health. And this is to help you feel your best at 50 years old. And it's a great anti-inflammatory. And then there's a lot of other things you can order as well. And so what you're able to do here is you just go through here. These are included. If you decide, well, it's getting a little expensive for me, if I want to include that, then we'll give you the healthy cleanse that I talked about, or the prove it challenge that we talked about in the video. And then you can choose to either include or not include any of these. And then in this particular case, what we're looking at is $159. So actually $319. So most people are not going to want to spend that much. So people can go through and just eliminate some of the things that, if we include that, I think it actually changes. Okay, it's still, yeah, actually it's, so for $239, you actually get this $160 for free. So anyhow, that's what the plan looks like when you receive it. So it's very easy to do. As I said, if you go to the link in the chat, let me pull that up. Well, if you pull up the chat, I'll put it in there again because it was quite a while back, ways back. But if you look at the chat, you'll see one towards the bottom of the information I placed in there. It says visit our free online survey, and then it gives you an address, a web address, and it will take you right to that survey, and probably takes you 5, maybe 10 minutes to complete it. And what it does is it provides for you then, as you saw, recommendations that are specific for you, not for your neighbor, not for your husband, not for your wife, but specific for you based on what you've answered in the health survey. So any questions on any of that? Hearing none, I guess.
No, I have one, Jerry. And it's the omega-3 program. I was about I was about to place an order this week, I think, and I'm just looking at a couple of things. Tell me about that program, omega-3. What is that exactly?
Oh, that's the omega-3 fish oil. Although we do have it, they now have it in vegan capsules as well, which is made from algae. And so that is great I take a lot of that. And I participated in a Shackley study. And one of the things it showed that my risk of cardiac disease was significantly reduced because of my omega-3 profile. So it helps with heart health, also helps a lot with joint health, keep your joints lubricated. So yeah, that's I think that's pretty much an essential product for most everybody.
Okay, very good, okay, all right. Now, just as a sidebar of support for Jerry's his product line, there, it's all about good health, and anytime you could take supplementals over medical treatments. I mean, we're not suggesting that you avoid any prescribed medicines, but if you could take supplementals, that would be good too. At the end of the day, we all want to practice good health practices, and that kind of thing. It goes a long way,
And what we like to point out is that you can choose to spend some money now to maintain good health, or you can be forced to spend money later to get your health back. So I prefer the the former option to the latter. And most
Yeah.
people do.
Yeah. In fact, I was in a health therapy class, and we talked about exercise. And the point was raised that exercise is a pill. It's a pill. You could choose to take it or not.
Yeah.
But I would prefer to take the exercise pill, before I couldn't take it, or it wasn't an option, or rather than any other pill which I was forced to take. You're battling back. So it's just a principle. It's your choice. I mean, it's good health is wealth. Good health is wealth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we are going to be placing an order this month. Thank you so much, Jerry. As always, you enlighten us, and nutrients and vitamins and all these things are so critical for us to stay healthy and avoid those expensive doctor fees. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That was an excellent presentation. As